She said, okay. So I even had to sneak. You know, Ellison, my son, would not stay. Like, I don't know, my baby is so clingy. You cannot understand, except you are the mother of my baby, which is me. You get, so he doesn't stay with my mom. The only time he stays with my mom when I and the father is not around is if this girl is around to just keep him busy, like deceive him kind of, and it doesn't take long. At most 20 minutes before he will start crying, you know, all those kind of things. So guys, I'm saying this for you to know, like I had to stress myself, stress my son this particular day to follow this girl to her house, because it was only my mom that was around. My husband was not around, even though it was a Saturday. So I had to like deceive this boy down with my mom, and I ran out with this girl. So we took bike, and I mentioned the name of that area she took me to. She still did not suspect anything, because maybe she already knows that I trusted her a lot. So she did not suspect. We were on bike, she didn't suspect. We were even gisting on bike, because the bike man was entering gallop anyhow, and we were sure gisting even with the bike man. So when we got to the house, that house she took me to, that was when her countenance changed. We came down on the bike, and then I said, no, we didn't go straight to the house. We stopped at that woman that sells soup ingredients, that small street they enter. That was where we stopped. So when we came down there, I went to that woman. I acted as if I don't know the woman, because I planned it with the woman that that's what I'm going to do when I come tomorrow. So I acted as if I don't know her, and she sells onion. I bought 200 naira onion from her. I said I want to buy onion. I gave her 1,000, and then she said she does not have change. I said, don't worry, I'll come back for change. I want to quickly do something around. This was the plan I had with this woman. So she now said, okay, that when I come back, she'll give me it on. And I was like, Shebi, the house you brought me to last week is around here. Let me know your room now. Just take me to your room. So we went to the house. When we got to the compound, I'm sure in her mind she was thinking of what she would say. Like, I know she was thinking of what she would say. When we got to the compound, and we got to like the compound, the place she showed me that this is the house, I said, so where is your room? She said, why do I want to know her room? Eh? I was shocked. This is somebody that comes to my house and enters all my room. Like, this house is a very big house. The house she took me to is a very big house, but it's dilapidated. So I said, this big house, what of a day I want to look for you? I will not know the room to knock on. I won't know the door to knock on. And she said, as in, she has never spoken to me that way. So rude. And I'm using the word rude not because she works for me, because this girl I'm talking about, she's just 18 years. And, but because I've never seen her to be that kind of person, that kind of a rude person. She said, why do I want to know her house, her room? What do I want to know her room for? She has showed me her house. Why do I want to know her room? I said, so I can't know your room. God so good. The woman too was around. I now said, good afternoon, no, good afternoon. Who is in this compound? I said, at least if I don't know your room, I can meet one of your neighbors. So I started shouting, good afternoon, no, who is in this house? That woman came out. When she came out, she said, is this the girl I'm looking for? Is this the girl? I said, yes, that is the girl I came looking for yesterday. The woman said that she knows this girl now. That she be this girl's younger brother that is like 15 years old is with her, because you know I told you that place is a pure water factory. That one sleeps in this pure water factory now. That one is one of the guys that helps her to bag her pure water. That Shebi is this girl and her sister, that her cousin, that brought the boy, that the boy should be working for her and be living there. I said, so you know her. The woman said, she knows this girl now, but she doesn't know her to be that name. I was surprised. This is somebody that when she came to the house, because me, I made up my mind that if I will take any help, you follow me to the hospital. I mean, I use General Hospital, and you know General Hospital, you can't do any shortcut. You follow me to the hospital to carry out all manner of tests. Like, you have to do the test, you can't just collect certificate. So we took her, even like we were not really worried about what it was going to cost us. We took her to the hospital. She did HIV test, hepatitis test, what else did she do? Pregnancy test, you know, and tuberculosis test. Those were the 4 tests she did. And I was the one that took her there. The name she wrote down, this name that me I know how to be, is there. But sometimes we pay her cash, sometimes we pay her via transfer, and it's her elder sister, that's her sister that I send the money to. So I was like, I used to encourage her that open a bank account, be saving money, even if it's 5k in a month. Be saving. If you save that for a year, at least it can buy you a manual sewing machine and all of that. You know, all these encouraging words I used to tell her. So one day when we went out, we saw all these mobile banks, all these people that used to hawk bank inside the market. Like, they will walk up to you and say, do you want to open an account? Even if you don't have an ID card, you come and give them later. They will shall open the account for you. So she opened GT Bank. The name she gave them is this same name that me I know her to be, and the surname. You understand why I'm saying all these things? Like, she has used her name twice in my presence that I've heard. Only for that one to say she doesn't know how to be that name, or mention another name, and that's the name she knows how to be. That she knows her sister now, that her sister is a very wayward person, moving with bad guys, that the kind of person her sister is moving with, they are dangerous people. Some of them are even cultists. The woman said all manner of things. I was shocked. I opened my mouth like this. Hey, I said, you know, let me. It's like, the woman said she doesn't have a problem. Like, the girl working for me doesn't have a problem. I said, I know that she's a kind person. The woman said, but her sister that she's living with is a bad person. That she didn't have any problem with her elder brother. Is that her sister that told her to pack out just like that, and the 2 of them rent house together? All manner of things about this girl's elder sister. You get that? The woman said she's already initiating this one to it now, that she's already taking her out and all of that. I said, eh. The woman now asked her that, why did you give this person a fake address? Like, why did you bring her to a wrong house? Don't you want her to know your house? She was just there. She didn't say anything. Like, she was not remorse, nothing. I've never seen her that way. Like, her heart was so hardened. The woman said, please take her to her house. Like, is this woman that was even helping me to beg this girl to take me to where she lives? Somebody that works in my own house. So eventually, she said, okay, after plenty saying and saying and saying, we were there for like 2 hours. After a lot of saying, she took me to her house. She brought me to her house. I was thinking that she lives in that neighborhood. Just like people said, they used to see her face. So I was already going towards that junction. She and that elder sister took me the day she brought me there. Since she was now ready to take me to her real house, only for her to say, it's not that route though, that she doesn't live in this area at all. This is a place that we took bike of 1,100 naira tow flow. The both of us, the day she took me there. You don't live in this area at all. How come people said they know you in this area? You said, is somebody that used to come and greet that lives in this area. Can you quite say, whatever it is, just take me to your house. So we took another bike back. The description this girl was leaving the bike man. I've never been that deceived. You see, this is my house that I'm sitting down now filming this video. If I want to go to that girl's house, I'm not exaggerating, in 4 minutes, let me just say in 5 minutes, I'm in her house. Like, her house is not far. It's not far. Like, guys, after saying a lot of story, where this girl lives now, like where they moved to, is like 5 minutes away from my house. So she brought me there. I said, so this is where you live. Like, and you don't know the painful thing. You know, I told you we went to a house on foot. We passed the front of this house. Like, we passed the front of her house where she lives now, and we passed there. And mine did not beat hard. Her conscience didn't tell her that, why am I doing this? She took me to another house. She and her elder sister. Okay, now. So I said, me, I must enter this house. So I entered the house. Fortunately, I saw one lady bathing her baby in the passage. You know, all those kind of houses, you know. So I saw one lady beating her baby, and I asked her, like, she didn't even greet that neighbor. So I don't know their relationship. Although they are new occupants in that house, but she didn't even greet that neighbor. So it's not as if she planned anything with the neighbor, because she didn't greet that neighbor. So I asked her, I said, please, does she know this way? She said yes. I said, where is their room? She pointed at the room that she already told me their room earlier. And then I said, when did they move in? And she said